I work conventions. Do you guys know this? Every industry has a favorite joke, an inside the ballpark sort of. I was doing the North Dakota grain dealers, speaking of fiber, and yeah, have you been to North Dakota? Good people, hard-working, tax-paying, church-going, little heavily Caucasian. I had trouble finding black licorice. Yeah, I said that during my show, and the meeting planner, she was mad. She came up afterwards. She did as my mama would say. She had a fit and fell in it. She goes, Mr. King, I'll have you know, we have people here in North Dakota of several races. I said, yes, ma'am, Anglos and Saxons. Yeah, the grain dealer's favorite joke is this. There's a guy working a combine, he's harvesting wheat, and he has an accident, and he gets his right arm cut off. That's the bad news. The good news is the doctor's able to reattach it. And he sees a friend of his downtown about 6 weeks later, and the guy goes, dude, I heard you got your arm cut off in a combine accident, but the doc sewed it back on. How'd the operation turn out? Great. I did a group of morticians. Dark sense of humor, oh my Lord. Yes, the selected independent funeral homes. And I was speaking to the meeting planner a month before the talk. It was a motivational talk. And she said to me, what do you call your motivational speech for morticians? Now, bear in mind, I was kidding. I said, I call it thinking inside the box. Yeah, they liked it so much, I had to call it that. I'm telling you, they have the dark. Here's their favorite joke. What's the most difficult thing about being a mortician? Do you know? Trying to look sad at a $35,000 funeral. That's just wrong. But if you've ever been in sales, you know what my favorite are the chiropractors. Anybody here a chiropractor? Anybody? How many chiropractors does it take to screw in a light bulb? One, but it's going to take 6 visits. If you've ever been to a chiropractor, you know that's the truth. And I work cruises. Anybody here been on a cruise? Have you done the cruise thing? Yeah. Okay, did you know this? The longer the cruise, the older the passenger. The longer the cruise, the older the passenger. I recently did 10 days on a 115-day cruise. 115 days. We're talking old people and their parents. Every night, same thing for dessert. Oxygen. Oh, yeah. Heard it once, heard half dozen times. Clear. Boom. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, helicopters coming and going from that boat like bees from a hive. I did a show in an 800-seat theater. It was packed. I called my wife from the port the next day. Honey, there was so much white hair in that theater, it looked like a Q-tip convention. Oh, on that cruise, because I talk to the audience oftentimes on the cruise, I call it comedy and conversation. I said to the audience, anybody here a mortician? After I did the mortician story. Guy in the balcony raised his hand. I go, what is your name, sir? He said, Musgrove. I said, M-U-S-G-R-O-V-E? He goes, yeah. I said, well, coincidentally, Mr. Musgrove, in my town where I live, there's half a dozen Musgrove mortuaries. He goes, those are mine. So I said to him, so what's the mortician doing on a 115-day world cruise? He stands up and goes like this, inventory. That's why I talk to the audience.